Hi, in this demo, I will demonstrate how NextLabs SkyDRM integrates seamlessly with Autodesk Maya. SkyDRM Desktop's trusted application feature enables seamless, out-of-the-box support for Autodesk Maya, allowing users to view and work with protected files in accordance with their assigned usage rights. This integration enhances productivity and ensures secure access while maintaining an uninterrupted creative workflow. In this demo, we set the doc classification category with confidential and secret labels. We configure the following policies for this demo. Users in the engineering department have full permissions on confidential data. Users in the engineering department have view, watermark, and number of open on secret data. Users in the marketing department have view, edit, watermark, and expiration on confidential data. We will use native Maya file type, .ma or .mb, in the demo. Now, let's move into the demo. Let me show you the user setup in Entra ID. Jack Martin is in the engineering department. Charlotte Wilson is in the marketing department. Use case 1. Engineering users have view permission with watermark on protected file with secret label and are allowed up to 3 accesses to the protected file. Jack Martin signs into SkyDRM Desktop for Windows. Jack Martin is able to open the secret labeled protected file in Maya. Jack Martin cannot save any edits made to the file in Maya. Jack Martin is unable to capture the screen because he does not have screen capture permission. Jack Martin is limited to opening the protected file a maximum of 3 times. First, let us review the policies defined for this use case. We have a policy defined as engineering users have view permission with watermark on protected file with secret label, and are allowed up to 3 accesses to the protected file. Let's click in to review this policy. The doc classification is secret, and the department is engineering. The permission granted on these resources is view only, and the number of open limits is 3. I have prepared several protected files for this demonstration. I have logged into SkyDRM Desktop for Windows as Jack Martin. I will navigate to C Drive. Work Area. Maya. My Project. Secret. Seahawk. Let's check the file information for seahawk.ma using SkyDRM View File Info. I only have view permission on this file. I will double-click to open the file with Autodesk Maya. As you can see, the file opens automatically in Maya with a visible watermark. I will attempt to modify the drawing by inserting additional text and save the file. However, I am unable to do so and SkyDRM notification notifies. You don't have permission to perform edit or save operation. Similarly, when I try to capture the screenshot appears completely black. These behaviors are expected, as the view permission restricts editing and screen capture. After closing and reopening Maya 3 times, let's check the file information again. And observe that I have 0 remaining open counts, since the file can only be opened 3 times. Let's attempt to open the file again with Maya. As you can see, this action cannot be completed as the open limit has reached its maximum. And SkyDRM notification shows the message, you don't have permission to view this file. Use case 2. Engineering users have full permission on protected file with confidential label. In this use case, I will demonstrate the following. Jack Martin signs into SkyDRM Desktop for Windows. Jack Martin is able to open the confidential labeled protected file in Maya. Jack Martin can save any edits made to the file in Maya. Jack Martin is able to capture the screen because he has screen capture permission. Let me show you the policy for this use case. We have a policy defined as engineering users have full permission on protected file with confidential label. Let's click in to review this policy. The doc classification is confidential, and the department is engineering. All permissions are granted on these resources. Next, I will navigate to C Drive. Work Area. Maya. My Project. Confidential. Low Poly Tree. And I will check the file information for low-poly tree sample.ma. As you can see, I have full permission on this file. Now, let's open the protected file with Maya. I will try to add text to the drawing. Let's save the changes and close the file. I will reopen the same file to confirm that the added text is saved. Now, let's try to capture a screenshot of the drawing. As you can see, I am able to take a screenshot without any restrictions. Use Case 3. Marketing users have view and edit permissions on protected file with confidential label with watermark. In this use case, I will demonstrate the following. Charlotte Wilson signs in to SkyDRM desktop for Windows. Charlotte Wilson is able to open the confidential labeled protected file in Maya. Charlotte Wilson can save any edits made to the file in Maya. SkyDRM administrator updates the policy to set the rights validity period from November 1, 2025 to November 13, 2025. Charlotte Wilson cannot open the protected file in Maya because the current date and time is outside of rights validity period. Let me show you the policy for this use case. We have a policy defined as marketing users have view and edit permissions on protected file with confidential label with watermark. Let's click in to review this policy. The doc classification is confidential. And the department is marketing. The permissions granted on these resources are view and edit. Next, I logged into SkyDRM desktop for Windows as Charlotte Wilson and navigate to C drive. Work area. Maya. My project. Confidential. Low poly tree. Let's check the file information for low poly tree sample.ma. I confirm that I have view and edit permissions for this file. Let's open the file with Maya. The file opens successfully. Now, let's attempt to modify the drawing by adding some text. Then, save the changes. I will now return to the RMS admin console to modify the policy by setting a validity period from November 1, 2025 to November 13, 2025, and deploy the updated policy. Now, let's check the file info again. Since the current date and time is 1:15 a.m. on November 14, 2025, the rights validity in the policy has expired, and attempting to open the file would result in an error. Let's verify this. I will attempt to open the file again with Maya. As you can see, the pop-up window shows that the file open failed, and SkyDRM prompts a notification you do not have permission to view this file. With this, we conclude our demo on SkyDRM integration for Autodesk Maya. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in learning more about secure collaboration using E-DRM, please subscribe to the NextLabs channel and stay tuned for other videos on the topic.